Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Vanessa, and I'm going to be showing you my Sims worlds and how I've transformed them. These worlds are all included in my Let's Play, and I did want to expand a little bit. I will be getting back to Angelina and Teg's life, but for now, I wanted to show how I've created my Sims world in this particular game save file that I have created. I will be playing with this game file for many generations to come because I don't know, I don't like to make a lot of files per se. I kind of just like to keep playing because I create characters and I like having them all in one game. So here are the worlds, and what I've done is each world represents sort of a real life city. So for example, I have Willow Creek here, and Willow Creek is, to me, it resembles like a New Orleans. So those types of structures. I've never been to New Orleans personally, but from what I've read, seen on television, seen on social media, I got an idea and I put it all together. Then I have Oasis Springs, and Oasis Springs is sort of my Las Vegas in my Sims world. And I will be giving you a tour today of Oasis Springs. Okay, this is what I've done. So I've taken the families in Oasis Springs. Some of them were already there, and I just went in there and I gave them a makeover. I just went in there and I gave them a makeover and a backstory because everybody has a story. And even though I'm not playing with the household per se, I at least wanted to give them some more character, right? And change up their personalities, all that jazz. So there are some families that, like I said, already existed, and others that I just kind of evicted and plopped down the families that I created. Also, what I did was I took all the community lots that were already there and I amped them up. So I took new lots from the gallery and I plopped them down, except for Rattlesnake Juice, which is originally a bar in Oasis Springs, but I really liked the way it looked. It still gave me that Las Vegas vibe. So you're going to see some of the houses here, some of the community lots. As I said before with Willow Creek, I've never been to New Orleans. I've never been to Las Vegas either. And probably most of these worlds I've never been, or most of these cities I've never been to. But that's okay because I have a huge imagination and my imagination comes to life in my Sims worlds. So I'm going to be giving you a tour right now of Oasis Springs, the community lots, the households, and that's going to be my video for today. Each video will be one world. So the reason I started with Oasis Springs rather than start with Willow Creek, which is first on the list, is because I have all my family descriptions put down. I have all the community lots ready for you to look and see. So come dive into my Sims world. Alright, Las Vegas, full of life. Yes, it's about nightlife, but there are also people that live in Nevada. The reason why I chose Oasis Spring to be Las Vegas was, well, first of all, it's the desert, as you can see on my screen right here. Obviously, there is a Las Vegas Strip. Never been, but like I said, we're going to use the imagination. My Las Vegas Strip is Mirage Canyon, which is right here. This is a system that Sims recently, like a few months ago, they put this down and they named the neighborhoods. They actually gave descriptions to each neighborhood, so I won't be reading out the full description. You can see it right there. I just want to dive into the community lots. I'll just keep the description there so you can glance at it and you'll see what each neighborhood has to hold. And I tried to match community lots and household lots to that description of the neighborhood just to keep it realistic. So here in Mirage Canyon, I have a museum, a nightclub, a gym, and Rattlesnake Juice. So I'm going to be giving you a quick tour of each community lot in Mirage Canyon. Museums Past is a museum, and I got the lot off the gallery. should have written down the creator, but I'm going to be doing that for my future worlds. So, I mean, this is in the gallery. You can find it, and if need be, I can really dig deep down and see through my downloads where I got this. So, it's just a museum. You know, I mean, I didn't really touch anything. I left the gnomes here because I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, gnomes are a big part of the Sims 4 game. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, maybe one of the creators is big into gnomes, but if you know why, then definitely comment down below and tell me, because I have no clue. So this is really cool. I like this. We have the cars obviously here. They were upped in size because we don't have cars in The Sims 4. Also, here's the upstairs, which is just a few more like artifacts and whatnot. I'm going to keep it as is. Maybe as I keep playing the game, I might even turn this museum into kind of like one of those spooky come see some haunted items. I thought that would be a cool idea. And then up here is my favorite part. We have kind of the sitting area, barbecue, food, and then chillin' area, which I found is going to be very essential to my game, because sometimes in the museums, all you have is just the objects to see and you don't really have anything to do. So I thought this was really nice because you could just take a family up here, and instead of just making it kind of them looking at the objects, they can make a whole day out of it and have like a barbecue picnic type thing. And there we go. So this is my museum in Oasis Springs. Moving on. Okay, and right beside the museum we have, I named this, the Las Vegas Experience. It is a nightclub, and it is a well-known party place. Okay, introducing the Las Vegas Experience. I wanted to include this into my game because, well, it reminds me of nightlife. It's a nightclub after all. How we get started is there is the bar once you walk in, a cool little dance floor. Oh my gosh, the creators in the gallery, these users, these players are so amazing just to come up with an idea like this. Personally, I cannot. I do not have an imagination to build something like this. I mean, maybe if I tried and I'd seen some examples, but kudos to you. And that is the roof. So that's basically here on the strip, and I thought I should show you basically how the strip looks like. Starting from here is the museum, the Las Vegas Experience, and then we have this little building, which is the gym, and I'm going to be showing that to you next. Here is the gym. What a cool gym. Lutastic gym, obviously off the gallery. This will be a very fun lot to play. And you got the workout equipment here, the chillin' area, all those treadmills that I want to try each and every one of them. And then you got kind of the chillin' area right here. And that's it for the gym. Kind of behind, there we go. Perfect, awesome build, 10 out of 10. And last but not least, rattlesnake juice. So rattlesnake juice, if you are a simmer, you already know how it looks like, and I wanted to keep it up because I like the vibe of the bar. I just do. It's simple, but it has that deserty feel. Okay, so here we are again, and I'm going to just pop on over to this neighborhood over here, Parched Prospect. So I have 3 families and 2 community lots. So it is more of like a family residence, and don't mind the names that I gave. It's just my take on my Sims world, okay? I'm going to start off with the 2 community lots that I have. So I have the Rabbit Lounge here, and you may be thinking, why do you have a lounge in like a family-oriented neighborhood? Because it's Las Vegas, and it's The Sims, and imagination just gets to go wild when you play this game. All right, Rabbit Lounge. So originally this was a residential lot, And then because of my mod, Kawaii Stacy, I get invited to events, or my Sims get invited to events. I wish I did. My Sims get invited to events, and they were having a promotion party at a house with no furniture. So I thought, okay, I paused the event and I went and I built I placed a lot from the gallery to make it more look like a place you would actually have a promotion party at. So here is the Rabbit Lounge. And this is actually can be found in the gallery if you just search up the name, because I didn't change it. I thought, you know what? There's a rabbit right here. Why am I going to change it? We got to keep it the Rabbit Lounge. So that is my little lounge in this area, and it looks good. I mean, it fits. It's right beside a playground. Why not? Why not have a lounge right beside the playground, Vanessa? Next up is Cafe La Familia. So Cafe La Familia, I just decided to have, since it is a family neighborhood, to have a family type cafe / restaurant where children can go to, families can go to, mingle. And I love the design here. It totally reminds me of what I think Las Vegas would have. You know, am I right? I don't know. So I like this. It has kind of like that cabana, that just like exotic, almost Mexican, Cuban style, everything. So here is the upstairs. Love this, love that. You can do so many activities here at this lot. There's something for everybody in the family, and it's truly just beautiful. All right, so this is where I worked really hard, was all the families and taking them and just making them look like they're from Las Vegas. So first, I'm going to introduce the Nunes family. So I just gave them each a description. So we have Rachel and Marcello here. Rachel and Marcello are both street smart and book smart. They grew up in a small town known for crime in Nevada. They dated in high school and decided they wanted to get out, and be together in Oasis Springs. They have a son and are charming, nice people, but everyone in Oasis knows not to ever cross them. They have respect and just want to live in peace, as opposed to their upbringing. So, okay, I may not be completely done because, like I said, typo, but you see, here they are, beautiful family. I'm not going to be giving a tour of their households, even though a lot of these households lots are from the residential lots are from the gallery, and they definitely need to get publicity. But right now, I'm just going to do with the family descriptions, okay? So they have their little son, Devin, and they have one more child at home. Super cute family. You know, they look like they're super nice, but as the description says, you don't want to mess with them. Then we have the Chase family. So we have Serene, we have Craig, India, and Ryder. So Serene was married once before to a restaurateur twice her age. She became a widow at a young age, but not before having 2 children by her late husband. Soon after, she took over her husband's business, or her late husband's business. She met somebody. They were working together, and they ended up having a son. And then they adopted a little girl named India, who's from India, so there she is. So far, life is good. Just 2 busy parents working together in the food industry. So you might be confused because you're like, where's Serene's 2 other kids? Well, they're a bit older and they're off on their own. You will be introduced to them. They live in different worlds. So moving on, we have the Chronic Babes. Perfect name. Look at these beauties. These 2 girls are known to be seen in Oasis Springs. They have connections to both the hot parties in town and the hot party favors. They are a part of the LGBTQ, wow, LGBTQ community in all the world and act as ambassadors to the community here in Oasis Springs. Super cool. I love their house too. Moving on, we are going to be showing you, or I am going to be showing you, who's we? It's only me here. I'm going to be showing you Bedrock Street. So I have 2 community lots, a bar, and of course a bar. Why not? We don't have any families living here. Well, we do, but we don't have any young kids. So place 2 bars here at Bedrock. I've got Topsy Turvy and Tiny Bell Saloon. All right, Tiny Bell Saloon. Super cool. I have this set as a bar, but we're gonna switch it over and put it as a restaurant. Oh, okay, we're gonna go back to the requirements after. But see, it has that restaurant feel over here, and then upstairs it's like a hotel, restaurant, bar, all that fun stuff. And now that you are actually able to vacation in Worlds in The Sims 4, which I am having trouble just trying to find how to switch that a certain lot to like a rental lot, so I have to look up more about that. But anyway, this is Tiny Bell Saloon. Very cute and something that I needed in my game. Okay, so now we have that little cautionary symbol that's popped up there because, well, at least it will remind me that I want to change it to a restaurant. Then we have Topsy Turvy. Oh my gosh, I saw this in the gallery and then I placed it in my game, and I cannot tell you how amazing it, well, I can't tell you because I'm going to show you right now. It just is amazing, and I love going to this venue. I don't go to it nearly enough, but how cool is this? Look at that. Look at that. I'm sorry, but topsy-turvy, that's pretty topsy-turvy. It just blows my mind, and if you search up topsy-turvy on the gallery, the bar is the lot type that you want to search up. Lot dimensions 40 by 30. It is just amazing. How cool. How cool. Go in. Here we go. The detail that this creator has put into this build. Whoa. It's just awesome. Look at that. I cannot. Can you? I wouldn't have. No. So here it is. Topsy-turvy bar in my game Oasis Springs / Las Vegas. Now we will be introducing the families of Bedrock. So first we have baby Ariel. She just popped up into this home when I downloaded Get Famous. So I just decided to keep her there because she is a Vine. She came from Musically. I know that. I just wanted to keep her because I thought that was pretty cool. I don't play her and I barely see her around, but what else? Then I have Cortez. This sim I created with my best friend when she was over, and her name is Crystal. She is new to Oasis Springs. She moved out here to pursue her dream. She moved out here to pursue her dream of go-go dancing, because where else would you want to go to pursue your dream of go-go dancing than Las Vegas? Still have some more story time and gameplay to do with her to kind of see what she's going to be doing, but basically you can see she has some money in the bank, and good for her. Okay, dun dun dun. Here we have the Sakamoto family. So we have Warren, Gail, and Vincenzo. I just want to point out that Warren actually has an important role because Warren is the love child of Angelina's ex-boyfriend, Zachary. Zachary, she dated Zach for years and years and years, and he actually cheated on Angelina one night thanks to the Wicked Whims mod that I have that has like autonomous jiggy time. It just does it on its own, and one day Angelina was just talking to Zachary and asked about kids, and he said he had one, and that turned out to be Warren. So that was a little quick snippet that I wanted to add. So Warren, Gail, and Vincenzo are all known as the dealers here in Oasis Springs. Warren is a product of their mom's affair, but he was always accepted with open arms in the family. They started growing and selling and making money while being at home. They are chill guys, and they usually have the best get-togethers. No one has a problem with them. Even the cops grab from these brothers. Cool. So we got them, and we have their pup, Boss, who acts like their guard dog, but he's super friendly and chill. Okay, on to the second last neighborhood that I want to display here in my game is Acquisition, but okay. Residents of Acquisition Butte are paying premium for this gorgeous and rocky overlook and sweet sound of solitude. Well, guess what? It's not solitude that you're getting here because I have one residential lot, which I just want to keep here. I want to see who moves in here. I want to keep one lot open, but I do have Oasis Casino Resort. This is so exciting. Saw this in the gallery. I actually searched up like casino and this popped up. I believe I looked up most popular, and it was in the most popular page in the gallery. So I decided to plop it on down because you need a casino, if not one casino, a few casinos in Oasis Springs. But if you're gonna resemble it to Las Vegas or take that inspiration, but I just have the one. So here we go. How cool is this? Oh my god. Do I have the bouncer? Oh, yes, I put the bouncer trait, which comes with basemental mods, but cool, right? I mean, look at this. I was so I smiled when I saw that. I thought that was so cool. And over here we have the like kitchen area. I thought it would be so cool if you could just make one room like a whole, just a restaurant, but you can't. So we're just gonna pretend because, like I've said, imagination. And then here's like the VIP area and then a dressing room. I want to like just say this dressing room is for like the go-go dancers. And then I had to change up here because it looks a bit better for my taste or for my gameplay. So I have a bar right here. I have the DJ, his little booth set with 2 poles for the go-go dancers, and a dance floor, and then the pool. Yep, there we go. And then the upstairs is like the hotel, so it's a casino and resorts. So the rooms are super lovely. I like that. And then we have here more beds, more rooms, like kind of the bigger suites, right? Because you always have the presidential suites, which honestly I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice this until now. So yeah, there's a huge presidential suite right there, and then I guess like VIP cafeteria or just like a cafeteria, and then the bar for upstairs, showers, and a gym because of course, like I've said before, you need a gym in Las Vegas. You need a gym everywhere, really. Hashtag healthy lifestyle. And then just the cars from Objects Blown Up, and it's so cool. It looks like valet, you know? There's a valet desk. How awesome. Here in the middle of Oasis Springs, I have put down a Desert Heart, which is the art center. So there's a bunch of little shops and stores in here. I believe there's even a movie theater, so it's kind of just like the center hub. So you have like your different neighborhoods, and bringing it all together is the art center. You can do really anything with this. You can do really anything with this lot right here. It's just more so like a visiting place, just a strip on its own. I thought that was really cool. So here we have the movie theater and sort of like a cafe area, trinkets right here. We have the upstairs. It's just kind of a bunch of random little stores. Yeah, and this could be like someone rented out a studio, or we could even put like a photography studio in here. I haven't done anything like a warehouse. How awesome. Look at that. Like who thinks of this? Look at that. There's even like a radio TV van. I would love to drive one of those one day. Okay, even though I have all these amazing neighborhoods, I have saved my favorite neighborhood. Yes, my favorite over the Las Vegas Strip or Oasis Strip, over Bedrock, over the Heart Center, over even the casino. And no, actually the casino and resort is my favorite community. But I love this neighborhood because I genuinely love my Sims that are living in this neighborhood right here. It is called Skyward Palms, so more of the upscale gated community, but it's not so much gated, very upscale. And right here we have our only community lot. It is called Nightclub Luxury. So we're gonna go and pop in over here so that I can give you a quick little tour before I show you my families. Okay, welcome to Nightclub Luxury, no CC. CC means custom content, and it's because I didn't change it. So we're just gonna go and do that. If you like this lot and you do play Sims, all you have to do is just search up Nightclub Luxury in the gallery. So here we are. We're gonna start with the bottom floor. Super cool. We have sort of like a VIP area in the club right here, the bars, and then the swimming pool with these. I don't know what the creator did this. I didn't touch anything here. So I just wonder kind of what the idea was behind this. If this is how some clubs do look in Las Vegas, not sure. I don't go clubbing. So anyway, here we go. Upstairs is like a red carpet sort of thing. So what I did was what I do want to do. Oh, I can't do up and coming. I figured this looks very celebrity-like, this red carpet. So putting the up-and-coming trait on this lot makes it so that you can have celebrity meet and greets, take pictures here, and there's also the wedding arch because Las Vegas, weddings, that's where it happens, right? Here is a little dance floor with a stereo, and I really like the color scheme. It is yellow, but it's like yellow gold because, you know, people, they have money in this neighborhood, so why not match the color to like a golden color? That makes sense. Here we go. Super cool architecture going on here, and yes, it's in the middle of a family neighborhood, but when you when I describe the families that live here, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, makes sense why they have this huge nightclub in the middle. And actually, I'd never noticed this before. They have the gate right there. That's super cool. The gate coming in. Okay, so let's move on to the families of Sims that live in the neighborhood. Okay, so the families that live in this gated community is first I'm going to show you. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna move that over. Here is the Them household. These two are hotshots in Oasis Springs. We have Taurus Lino and Darko Manning. So Taurus is high up in the adult entertainment industry and always casts the top talent. So right here, this little guy right here. Darko is a very important politician who focuses on the entertainment and nightlife events of Oasis Springs. Together, these two are powerful and fabulous, along with their pup, Mulan. So these guys know everybody who's worthy to know, and I love Taurus's like little belly top here. I just love his whole demeanor, and they are husbands, and yeah, their pup is very cute. Then moving on here, we have the Taylor family. So Elliot Taylor, we have Mona Taylor, Lindsay, and Chance. So Elliot Taylor is chief of police in Oasis. Some would call him a dirty cop, especially growing into his career. Therefore, he has a little black book that's filled with names of everybody important. A lot of operations are allowed to run if they give Elliot a cut. Mona, his wife, was a stripper he met, and together they worked to build a mini empire. Their kids are spoiled, but soon enough, Mona and Elliot will be teaching their kids how to earn that pretty penny with their smarts. Mona is a housewife for now, while Elliot sometimes chases wives. So he's not exactly the most faithful husband, but he provides for Mona, which is definitely not a good dynamic at all, but we need to have some of these Sims stories juicy, right? Then we have Hull. Carter Hull. He is an iconic playboy and play toy. Carter is a top performer in the adult entertainment industry here in Oasis Springs. He lives for money and pleasure. Word is he has his eye on the Taylor's daughter, and the chief doesn't like that idea. He's rich, he has money, but he is just a disgusting, sleazy guy that, no respectful woman would go for, but he doesn't care. He just likes being a sleazeball, and he's not the type of person that you would even want to touch with a 10-foot pole, but here we have him because, it's those superficial ones that wouldn't mind getting in bed with him. So those are the 3 that I have here in Skyward Palms, which once again is my favorite neighborhood in Oasis Springs. All right, there we have it. I have showcased my worlds, and I'm excited to show you guys more because I am working hard on just revamping the whole world in my Sims to make gameplay and my Let's Play that much more interesting.